and watch. All right. Upcoming. Watch. All right. Right. Watch. Hi guys, welcome to Victory Arena Season 1, Round 2. This is going to be the first match of the Round 2 between 5 Brain Cells and Hennessy's. I will be your caster for today. My name is Hedrash. Along with me, there is Avi joining me. Avi,
Good evening. I hope you all have a great evening today. Welcome to another live exclusive. So, what do you think, Head? What is going to be the strategy today from both the teams?
I feel both the teams are really well. They played well in the last round. I have an expectation that we're going to be having an exciting match today, and I have a feeling that 5 Brain Cells is going to shine brighter than Hennessy's. Let's see if Hennessy can prove me wrong. What do you
Obviously,
think, Abhi?
I think both the teams have the same advantage. At the same time, they need to be very tactful about the strategies that they come up right now.
That is true. That is true.
That's needed. I hope both the teams are ready, and we are going to have a wonderful match now.
Wizard, are we ready? Casters, we are ready.
So both the
Let's
teams.
just go ahead. We
So
are
that
underway with the draft pick.
so according
Lord
to
Kenzo is
Quator,
there on the live chat. Hi, Lord Kenzo. Welcome to the chat.
let's see
Yes,
what
Avi,
the
you were
blue
saying
team
something.
goes, what the blue team goes, what are they thinking, what are they planning to ban. It's important to have a good bans out here because you cannot miss a single chance.
Well said, Avi. Well said.
Sand rises when I give the word.
That
Okay,
is a smart ban. Khalid has been a huge trouble in the EXP lane as well as we saw in the last round. Khalid Rome has been working quite well and he is quite impactful. So that is a smart ban from Team Blue.
yeah, but we should also not forget, Chip, how powerful it is in the early game. The initiation, it's very needed.
Team Red also coming in with a great ban.
What's your command?
They're going to
Fan,
go with a Fanny ban. I feel Team Blue has done their homework on
that
Team
was
Red.
expected. That was actually expected because after the
Always on
new
my way.
buff heroes and the nerf heroes, Fanny is one of the most powerful heroes during the early as well as the mid game.
Let me remind you, Avi, last round, Team Red, if you see the fourth player, which is Kyrie, he had chosen Fanny as first pick. And he was super confident with his Fanny. And they even took Khalid. So Team Blue doing their homework and banning their main picks. That's a good initiative from Team Blue.
Only love.
Yes, no doubt.
Sicilian, one more
Good.
good ban.
Yes, we
Sicilian
all
has been a menace in the
know
game,
powerful.
shelling
How
out
powerful.
that damage.
Okay, so we are going to see Suyu. We all know that how powerful it is. Blue team. Okay, that was expected. The first pick is Suyu from the blue side. Let's see what red team has come up in order to counter Suyu.
What do you think, Avi, they're going to go with?
If you ask me personally, yes, Joy. This was an unexpected pick actually because it's not okay. Hilda is one of those. So blue team going with the durability as of now.
Team 5 brain cells is blue team and team red is Hennessy. Hilda, after the recent adjustment, is quite impactful. That is a wise pick. And Gatto coming up from Team 5 Brain Cells side. That's also a good pick. Even after the adjustment nerfs, Gatto is still very impactful from the early to the late. His ultis can change the tide of the game. A team fight can completely be changed if Gatto's ult lands properly.
Completely agree with you, Ed. We all know that what kind of damage that Kato bring.
That's true.
Lunox is one of those picks which can completely change the game, both in the early as well as the late game. Because Lunox is that hero that provides early damage and late game it's unstoppable. Like if you're a good user, you'll be unstoppable. Let's see what team red comes up. As of now, we are seeing Joy as the hyper. What do you think, Head? Joy a good pick against Suyu.
That I am not very sure about, but I do have faith on Kyrie's skills. This guy has proven himself in the last round, and I hope to see some exciting plays coming down from him in this game as well.
There, Angela, it is. So we should not forget that Hilda and Angela are the two tanky heroes which will give them the durability during the late game. Franco, this was a unexpected ban actually. We all know that after Franco got adjustments, its alt can suppress many heroes.
So it looks like Hennessy is still not sure if Gato is going to be tank or is he going to be an EXP player. So that was a safe ban from their end. They do
In
not
fact,
want Franco to be
nowadays,
hooking them on the back line.
nowadays Gato is majorly played as a EXP laner because it provides a lot of vision, a lot of damage, and a initiation too. So from my end, I think
It's the
Gato
proof that
will
I'm
be
still
staying in the
alive.
EXP lane.
Are we going to get a Bruno from any of the teams today? As we've seen in the last few matches, Bruno has this potential of snowballing and dominating his lane and the game eventually. Let's see if we get Bruno pick today. Bruno is still open.
Maybe blue team can get an advantage because they got Lunox. So if they want to make any changes, Lunox can play gold lane too. Because we all know that what kind of damage can Lunox provide from the gold lane also.
That is true. That is true.
They are waiting
Just
for
for
the
the
last
viewers, this is going to be a best of three match between
phase.
Five Brain Cells on the blue side and Team Hennessy on the red team side.
Ruby was a good ban actually because Ruby provides a lot of CC. Yes, you were right, Head. Bruno showing up, and we all know that what kind of critical damage can be made.
That is true. This is going to be an exciting game. Let's see what the Team
Are red,
5 Brain Cells going to pick now.
is red team lacking a lot of damage? What do you think? Does the red team needs a damage or is Joy enough to provide the early game to the red?
Certainly, good point to be raised, Avi. I feel they do lack some damage, but on the other hand, if they play their cards right, if the Hilda Angela combo fits well and Bruno gets the early game support, Team Hennessy is going to make up for the damage. They're going to focus all the
Go
damage
back to
around
your
Joy
point
and
with your
Bruno.
minions.
That's a good pick by the blue side. Cloud and Tigreal. We all know that what kind of CC can Tigreal provide both in the early and the late games.
As I'm seeing the chat, there is Jesus Christ is saying easy game for five brain cells. So I
But
see there are supporters of five brain cells pulling up in the chat. Spursh Buddha saying Team Red is so squishy.
Yes,
Let's
but
see how this one
are we
falls.
going to see Diggy now? Because they already got Angela and Hilda on the tankier side.
They're going for an Angela mid. They're going Angela mage.
Minotaur,
That is an
This
finish
was
off
unconventional
what is
lineup.
left undone.
both the team showing off their skins as of now. Who do you think, Head? Which team are you supporting?
It is still anyone's game, but I have a feeling that Team 5 Brain Cells has a stronger lineup. They might shine out, but you never know. Team Hennessy's unconventional lineup might just play, and they might just be able to pull this off.
We all know that unconditional picks are always different. At the same time, it can make a lot of changes because get to see many new strategies from the teams. Let's see.
The chat is calling this no Diggy, brother. They've taken Minotaur. They said Diggy will be a chicken tikka masala. Thankfully, they've not taken Diggy. So no chicken tikka masala today. Kishan pulling up in the chat, asking Kenzo to bet yet once again. Kenzo, are you down for a bet again? What do you have left to bet now?
We all know what Kenzo can do
Welcome
with
to
the bet that
Mobile
he makes.
Legends!
The game has
5
started. We
seconds
are
till the enemy
underway.
reaches the battlefield. All smash them
Both the
hard!
teams starting off with their jungle, speed running their jungle. So you starting from his blue buff and Joy starting off from her red buff.
Mino is trying to provide a good vision because we all know that early game Tyquil can initiate the buffs, but that was a good stoppage from Minotaur. A good initiation from Minotaur as of now. Angela doing the rest of the work. On the bottom side, we can see Bruno dominating Claude.
That Bruno has good damage from the start of the game. This Powerball is lethal.
We all
Minotaur
know
still poking
Bruno.
Tigreal. Tigreal at low HP. We might see a fight happening at the gold lane. It's going to be a 3v2, and Minotaur and Bruno going defensive, pushing back in their own turret. Angela and
I,
Joy are on their way. The backup
I
is
think
arriving.
he's getting an advantage out here because Claude is very weak in the early games and Bruno got that quit. Okay, are we going to see the first blood? Yes, that's a good initiation and a follow up by Suyu. Are we going to see a double kill?
Double
That's a
kill!
good comeback from the red team, but
Soyu securing 2 kills and Joy securing 1 kill. Both the MMs gave out 1 death, and this looks like it's going to be an exciting and an aggressive game from both the junglers. They're going to be hungry for kills, they're going to be getting more kills, and the turtle has spawned.
Turtle is going to be a major thing because after the update, we all know that what kind of advantage does the turtle provide to the teams. So, are we going to see a good fight on the turtle as of now? Gato is level
Joy
4.
is
That would
contesting
be a
the
good.
turtle. Joy has secured the
Enjoy
turtle.
that
Angela has put her ult already on Joy.
good initiation from Angela and Suyu is dead as of now. Let's see what if Suyu can make a comeback because the level up will be a different thing from both the hypers as of now.
So Joy has secured Soyu's blue buff. We have already started seeing jungle invasions and successful jungle invasions.
That's a major drawback from the blue team as of now because securing the buffs and allowing the opponents to secure the buffs it's a different thing. Let's
Team
see.
Hennessy is already on the gold lead. The score is 2-4, and Hennessy is leading by almost 2000 gold difference. Minotaur camping there with Bruno. We might see a gank on Bruno. Toyu and Tigreal arriving as the backup. Angela sitting there just in case the team needs support.
So that's a
Joy
good.
has secured the Letho.
Minotaur looking for the right advantage. Bruno is dominating the lane with lot of critical damage as of now, and
We're
we all
gonna
know
see a gank on Claude now. It's gonna be
it's
a
needed.
3v1 gank.
Needed, and it's
Angela has joined the fight,
oh, and
and that's a
here
beautiful kill. They have secured the marksman's kill. And are we going to see two more kills here?
that's a good all type will, but unfortunately there was no backup from the blue side, so Tyke will
Hennessy
have to
is
play.
dominating the gold lane. What a perfect gank that was. Securing three kills and now the turret as well. The turtle is spawning, and I don't think Team 5 Brain Cells is going to go and contest the turtle.
That's a good second skill from Tyke will.
Double kill. Triple
Okay.
kill.
Are we going to see a maniac as of now? No. So that's a powerful domination from the red team in the early game. The turtle is up, but there is no one to contest as of now. I think
One more kill,
your
is it?
okay, that's a good comeback from Suyu after that dead.
Both the tanks are down. No, just Tigreal gone.
This can be a easy turtle for the red team.
There's
Why
not going to be any contest from 5 Brain Cells. It's an easy secure for Hennessy. They've secured the second turtle now and have increased the farm gap by almost 5,000, now 6,000 gold difference. Bruno swapping the lanes is now facing off Gatot Kaka at the top lane, EXP. There's going to be a fight in the mid lane. Hilda trying to poke and now dive in along with
That's a
Minotaur.
good
Minotaur
ult.
has put his ult. Gato with also a perfect ult. Joy is under the turret. Is she going to survive? That was very difficult, and Soyu has secured Joy's kill.
That was needed because we all know that what kind of damage Joy was providing. Are we going to see a gang on Bruno as of now? Because it's needed to kill Bruno. Or else he can completely take away the game from the. Okay.
The backup has arrived, and Bruno is not alone, and they have secured another kill.
This is one of the advantage from the red team because they're following up with their team. Leonov's coming up with a kill.
That is some great play going on by both the teams.
Yeah, good. Yes, Lord is caught as of now. Lord looking for the perfect escape as of now, but it's not possible because the red team is following up. And yes,
Lord
that
is down.
okay.
Team Hennessy is going all out attack and offensive. Team 5 Brain Cells actually have to step back and take the defensive position here now. They need to defend these turrets. They need to secure the objectives. Otherwise, Team Hennessy is going to keep dominating them, and we might see an early end if this is how it's going to play.
Obviously, because it's needed to secure the kills and at the same time save the turrets, in which the blue team has failed as of now. That's a good initiation from Suyu.
Soyu is getting hungry for
Okay,
kills.
that was good all by Minotaur. Countering it, Tyquil.
Joy has dived into the base and has secured the kill. Just see where Soyu just died.
Domination from the red team. Like they're literally playing with them. Okay, that's a good amount of damage from Gato.
Killing spree.
And we
Joy barely making it out of there. They got a little greedy. They lost
that
Angela
good
there.
escape from Joy.
So
And we
Team
can
5
see
Brain Cells might secure this turtle. There's not going to be any contest. Minotaur is pulling up at the turtle, but it's going to be too late. They'll have the turtle. Gato zoning
Not-
Minotaur.
Suyu is good with the victory. Yes, blue team securing a turtle as of now.
The goal difference is going down by it's almost down to 3k. Team
Can you
5
see
Brain
the
Cells is
damage?
recovering.
Like he's currently melting Gato. Okay,
Spree.
Gato barely made it out of that fight. Tigreal is down.
Double
Can Soyu run? No, Soyu is also killed here. Team
We all can see that
Hennessy is playing well
Angela is
together.
providing good amount of heal. At the same time, whatever heal is left, Minotaur is completing it.
Killing spree.
Can you see,
Team
bro?
Hennessy's unconventional lineup is playing in their way. They are playing as they expected. So the damage is all around Joy and Bruno. And it is working for them.
Yes, because they got the durability in front, they got the initiators, they got the healers, and they are putting up the right place at the right time.
We have football official news here supporting five brain cells. They're cheering for five brain cells. We have a lot of supporters for five brain cells.
Not
Let's
for
see if they can actually make their fans happy.
they can actually if they want.
What do they have to do? This is a fight everywhere happening. Team 5 brain cells retreating, running for their lives. NEC is not going to let them go.
We all
Still
can
poking them.
know
And we
how
see Kento the tank Tigreal he is showboating. He's spamming his recall button after the situation he is in. They've not even secured one turret. They got to get serious now. They can't be doing all of this now.
I think both teams should play a little more safer as of now. They should take the game to late game because we all know that during late game a good alt can completely change the game or a good lord can completely change the game for the blue side. The lord has respawned.
It's going to be an easy Lord, is it?
Yes,
Yes, Team 5 brain cells cannot contest it.
the
They've
easy
been
lord.
stopped by Minotaur and Hilda combo. It's an easy lot secure for Team Hennessy. And they're still not getting back. They're pushing them back into their base. They're not allowing them to get outside. Claude very smartly pushing the top lane turret. He has secured the first turret for 5 brain cells and now has recalled. NSC team is pulling up there just to make sure that Claude has gone back. Lord
Mate.
is arriving from the bottom lane. Minotaur and Bruno, along with the Lord, and Hilda has also arrived. Can they get this turret? Can they end this game right now?
Okay, they are
Let's see how this fight unfolds.
in the game if they want to. A good alt by Minotaur and any game of blue side as of now. The Lord has entered the base. Blue team has
They have
success.
2 minions. Can they end it? It does not seem like we're going to see an end right now. 5 brain cells with giving it their all. They're defending their honor right now. They can't lose this match so soon.
All and yes,
Minotaur with an ult. Kato connecting his ult perfectly.
is this a GG game? Yes, I think so. Just look at the Bruno. Wow, are we going to see a
Savage. We see a Bruno Savage and beautiful end by Bruno. As I was saying, Avi, Bruno is getting lethal by the day.
Victory.
Bruno players are a menace right now in the game. And as we saw, Bruno secured a Savage in the first game. At the 12-minute mark, they've ended the game. What a play by Team Hennessy.
Bruno and the Joy damage? It was completely one-sided game for the red team.
That was an amazing play from Team Hennessy. 5 brain cells tried their best. But there are still 2 more chances.
I
It's
think
a
5
best of 3.
a good comeback.
Avi, so how was this game? Where do you think
I
Team
think it
5
was
brain cells went wrong?
5 pencils lacked a little bit of initiation and the picks because the red team was always up with the counters and the team following up. Minotaur was on the top, Bruno providing the rest of the damage, and Angela was a good supporter at the same time. But we should not underestimate the 5 pincers. We all know that what they are capable of and they can make a good comeback. Still 2 more chances are there. And I think that this time we are going to see a little bit of domination from the 5 pincers team.
That's true. That's true. I even have my hopes high on Five Brain Cells. I want to see an amazing performance from their end. How they performed in the last rounds. They have the potential. They can pull this off once again. This
I
is a
completely
great matchup. Five Brain Cells and Hennessy both are great teams and they're full of strategies. It's just sometimes something works and something doesn't.
completely agree with you, Head. I think blue team should this time go with a little bit of strategies and the picks. It's really important to have a good draft when you're playing five men because at the end it all depends on the type of gang and the initiators.
Guys, please, whoever is watching this in on the YouTube chat, requesting you to like and subscribe to the channel. Share this stream with your friends. Ask them to join us. Let's have some fun. Let's watch a great game. And what do you guys think about the first match? How did you like the first match? Give us your talking points and do tell us what do you think about this best of three. Who's going to take this? Who's going to secure this?
My hopes are still with the five Vincers, even though the team had dominated the first game. But I think that five Vincers can make a good comeback. They got high chances as of now because they have seen the strategies and the game style of red team.
That is true. That is true. Guys, requesting you to please share this live stream and ask your friends to come join us and watch this match along with us. This is me, Head Rush, and along with me is Avi here.
So I think both the teams are ready, and we are going to have the second match. What do you think, Head? What is team five Vincers going up right now? What are they thinking?
Five brain cells must be a little disheartened right now, but they have my sympathies and I have faith in them that they can pull this off. But I have a feeling Team Hennessy, with all that confidence, with that first game win, they might just go with that domination build and an unconventional lineup yet again. And they Team Five Brain Cells has to ban that Fanny. We've seen Kyrie's Fanny in the last round and we saw his joy again. This guy is a great jungler. He has the potential. He's got the mentality to secure the objectives and even get those kills. He doesn't back down. He pokes the enemy in the base. So that is going to be a little bit trouble for Five Brain Cells once again in this game. So their main target should be to zone this their enemy team's jungler and don't let him take the objectives. You don't want him to be
Who
farmed.
said there are no shortcuts
I
in life?
completely
I
agree with you
literally
here.
invented
Now,
one.
if you look at the bans, the blue side is banning Argus. We all know that what Argus is capable of. He can easily push the lanes. He can get involved in the team fights, secure a good amount of damage. Whereas Chip is also one of those. We all know that what kind of poking is Chip capable of.
That is true. That is true. Argus, as you said, shells out a lot of damage, and the most important thing, he becomes immortal. And if he times that ultimate perfectly, he can change the tide of the team fights, and he can prove to be a lethal and very important aspect for his.
Now, if you see the
That's a
second
great ban.
Matilda, so what do you think? That is Matilda a good ban out here?
I feel yes, Matilda is a good ban. Matilda also, as we saw in the last few rounds, Matilda can be a serious problem for all the CC tanks. She saves her teammates very easily, pulls them out of ultis like Tigreals and Minotaurs. All the crowd control abilities are raised in front of a good Matilda.
Now, if you
And pair
see
it along with a Lunox or CC immune heroes, she is a
yes,
major asset in those scenarios.
so the blue team has
Sir,
banned
what's your
Gato
command?
Kacha. We all, even though last game Gato was picked from the red side, let's see what they are going to
So
pick.
now
Okay, so
both
this
the
is a
teams have
good.
switched sides on this time. We have Hennessy on the left side, which is blue, and on the right side we have Five Brain Cells. They are banning the Fanny yet again. They don't don't want Kyrie to be playing Fanny, and that's a good decision. That's a wise decision.
Sand rises when I give the
How
word.
can
However, Five Brain Cells has secured the Khalid pick, and at the same time, NEP has the Sicilian. Both the teams have gotten very integral players in the first pick. Both of
they've
them
got the
can
meta
shell
heroes
out
as
a
well.
lot of damage.
We all know Sicilian is capable of providing good amount of poke in the early and the late game. It's going to be a crucial role for him.
Wherever I
And
go,
at the same time, we are
pink
seeing
bleeds.
yet again Khalid how fast it is with the rotation and with the initiation.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows
So
that plague
So
this
this
world.
time we
finally
are
is
going
going
to,
to be going with a Soyu.
yes,
Let's
we
see
all
how he
know.
plays
It's a,
Soyu this game.
I think it's a good pick by the blue team because Cillian and Suyu combo can make a lot of difference in the game.
That is true. I agree with you.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some noise for yours
That
truly.
continuous melting down damage by CD is also a very big problem.
I think the blue side has come up with the mentality of not
Over Khalid in
expecting.
the EXP lane, Avi.
Uh, they have picked Rafaela, so they don't have any choice as of now. Like they cannot make Rafaela go as mage as of now. So we are ultimately going to see Khalid as an EXP laner.
Test. Alpha is online.
Have gotten the Alpha. Are they planning to make this a tanky team? But even if they do make a tanky team, Sicilian is going to be melting down the back lines easily.
We should
That
not
CC
forget
has that
Suyu.
continuous
Suyu, it's
burst
a
damage with that mobility.
Suyu can make a lot of change in the early game as well because we all know that what kind of true damage it provides. The initiation as well and the capability of stealing the turtle and the lot. I think blue team is coming up with the mentality that they don't want to extend to the late game. They just want to end it as soon as possible.
For honor!
Okay, that's a good ban from the website.
And that is a good mentality to play the tournaments with.
Yes, it's needed because if you're playing a tournament, the mentality should be very strict and you should always come up with a good strategy because it's needed.
This is what the need of the hour is.
So what do you
A
think? What are
Tiglian
you going to
pick.
do?
Here's the
Okay,
proof that
Brody.
I'm
So
still
the
alive.
blue team, even in the last game, they banned Brody. So they are a little bit of scared of Brody. What do you think?
No, Brody is a good band. Brody can be. So recently, Brody has been building up his first item as Sky Piercer, and the snowball on that
Trudeau
item, with
is my
combined
blood.
with Brody's skills, can prove to be a very lethal combination. So that is a smart ban from Team Hennessy this time. Last game, this ban was done by five brain cells. So both the teams have a similar thinking process on this combination.
If
Come
you
and
see the
join
blue
me
side,
in
they
my
are going
dream
with a little bit of
world.
squishy heroes as compared to the red team. So they are with the mentality
Time to
of
take the
ending the
field.
game as soon as okay, this is a good pick. I might say with the combo that they are playing because Khalid and Rafaela will be the frontliners and Bruno can execute his balls on the target as well.
Bruno's power balls we saw in the last game are so much of critical damage, and five brain cells has taken the Bruno this time. And let's see what NEC is going to pick against Bruno.
Okay,
Are they
I
going
mean
to go for a mechanical tank?
they can actually because if even though if they're taking Hilda can provide a lot of vision and durability at the same time. But we should not forget the
Welcome
red
to the
team has
land of
got Alpha
dawn!
who
Is
can
it in
easily melt the
despair
tanks
that
as
I
well.
see the fondest
That
hopes?
is a good pick. Akai again, early game. He's got the damage. He's got the ability to move in and move out of the fights. Nathan yet again with another mobility marksman can get in and get out of fight, and maybe can just be a good counter for Bruno in this game.
According to me, blue team is a little bit secure as of now because they got a good draft, they got good heroes
This
according to
time,
the meta.
the choice is mine.
Okay, let's make a bet. Who do
We
you
see another
support?
meta pick, Xavier coming in. I am putting my money on this game on Team Hennessy. I have faith in Kyrie's jungle, and I expect to see some big things in this game once again from him.
The thoughts are similar as of now. I'm still thinking that the red team got a little bit of chance because they got good amount of damage during the late game. If Khalid can provide a good vision and a good initiation in the early games, it can provide a lot of advantage to them.
Both the teams, as we can see, have synergies. They practiced, they have their picks, and they know each other's play styles. So it is still anyone's game. First game was the first game. The second game is a completely different
Welcome
game,
to
and
Mobile
anyone can
Legends.
take this over. We are underway with
5 seconds till
Yes,
the
I
enemy
completely
reaches the
agree. So
battlefield.
here we are
Smash them.
on
skill
the
game
battlefield.
Troops deployed.
of the best.
Both the hypers contesting for their buffs. As I said already, that
Kai,
Khalid made a lot of change with his initiation during the early game. We all know that how powerful it is. So are we going to see a buff invasion as of now?
Khalid tried his best but was poked out by Akai and is now backing off from this fight.
Khalid got a major role actually because according to the team combo, Khalid is one of the initiators on the red side
We're going to
team.
see on the gank on the top lane. Just have a look there. The Xavier is camping there. Bruno
Yes.
is
But Nathan being nevertheless, we all know that what kind of damage that Nathan
trying.
provide. If you see the spells, like Bruno is going with the Purify because he's well aware about the Akai initiation.
That is true, but he is
The turtle will be
missing now
respawning in 30
on
seconds.
his
So what do you they need to zone out
attack.
the turtle
The
as of now.
Akai
Okay, that's a
and Akai has initiated,
Akai will be a very crucial role because Akai
but
okay,
Team
are we
5
going to
brings
see a
them
first blood?
not wanting to
Yes.
fight.
First
Alpha with
blood.
his hunt.
Did
Alpha
Suyu use
barely
his
survived.
Yeti? Yes,
No, Alpha has been killed.
but Suyu has lost his victory at the same time. So
So
are we going to
Soyu
see delay on the
has
turtle?
secured 2 kills.
Both the tanks providing good amount of vision to the
Soyu is going
hypers.
for his buff right now.
If you see on the bottom lane, Khalid is facing a little bit of trouble fighting against CC. Okay, that's a good invasion from the blue side, poking out and making it easier for the hyper to secure the turtle. Okay, Nathan making it out. That's a easy. Okay, the first all
Team
coming up from the
Team Hennessy
Akai.
had this turtle. Easily, there was no contest.
Are we going to see an invade on the blue buff? I don't think so actually because the red team is playing a little bit safe on the early game.
Alpha securing his buff
If you look at the level
on the
difference
back end. They
on
need
the
to be
hypers,
defensive right now. They are lagging in farm by 1000 gold difference.
that's a lot of gold in the early game. Okay,
Indeed,
that's
there's a 1 level difference right now. So you jumping in, securing that kill. Sicilian has secured Alpha's kill.
are
Are
we
we
going
going
to
to see
see
another
another
kill
kill?
for Raffaella? Is down.
Yes.
So you secures that kill.
Okay, that's a good initiation from Akai. Are we going to see a triple kill? No, I would say
Bruno is
that's
shut
not needed because they
down.
already got 2 kills already.
So
Okay, Akai
you that was a
waiting for the
brilliant
third
play.
one.
The fight is still not over yet. The fight is not over. Akai has ulted Bruno, has cornered him. Can backup arrive and secure this kill? Bruno
Okay,
Double kill.
survived.
that was a good initiation from
That was
Khalid.
backup. Khalid is there. Nathan
Okay, I think your voice is
kill. That
now.
think that was some great presence of mind by Khalid. Came in, he secured the kill, he saved his teammate. What more can we ask from?
Nothing much, but at the same time, we need to look at the CC taking that advantage. That okay, Nathan coming up with a kill. Bruno will be a very crucial role if you ask me, because from the red team, Bruno has got a lot of damage both in the early as well as the late game. So it's needed for the red side to secure and protect the MM, because it will be a game changer if you ask me for real. Okay, that's a good escape from Kyrie. Nathan need to go to the base as he's low. Oh, that's a good ult from Xavier.
So you is trying to gank, trying to secure that kill, or is he trying to defend? He has defended the turret. Let's push Bruno back. Team Red is arriving there with their backup.
The
It's
advantage
not
part
going to
for
be
the
a
red team
fight.
is that the MM has not given any kill as of now. Bruno is playing very safe. In fact, he got the purify because of Akai, because he know that what is his role. And if you ask me, that purify users are very much confident about their escapes, because they know that they will be the main target from the opponent team. If you look at
PC
the top
engaging
lane,
on Rafaela right now. Can
PC
she
focusing
secure
on
the
the
kill? Rafaela uses her revitalize and survives and gets out of that problem.
just look at the Sicilian, that how lethally he is poking out the opponents. Okay, are we going to see a kill on the Bruno now? Because they're zoning out Bruno
Bruno is
completely. Are we going to
surrounded.
see that?
Bruno
No,
survives. Bruno does not
no.
survive.
That was
That
needed actually.
that was a well executed gank by Team Hennessy.
I think the red team is not making a good rotation from the tank side. Okay, that's a easy kill for Suyu again. Okay,
They've
that's a
got a
good
super
ult from
squishy
Akai.
tank.
Are we going to see another kill? Yes, that's a double kill from Suyu. If you look at the goal difference head, it has almost been 6k goal difference, and it's just been 6 minutes. Even
That is true. It's just 8-3, and there's such a huge difference on the gold.
that's a easy turtle
Fella
for the two
being
team.
a super squishy tank support, she cannot go to the front line. She has to play from the back, and that is a little bit of a disadvantage for Team 5 Brain Cells in the early game. Kai making use of his all of this tankiness, poking, diving, and making Team 5 Brain Cells use all their skills on him. And that is where the advantage lies for Team NSC. Akai yet again diving in the turret. Can he secure another kill? Yes, he secures, but he dies in that process.
But that's
Team
worth it, I guess. That is worth it, because that's the job role of a tank.
they secure the turtle. That Sicilian is all stacked up. He is shelling a lot of damage. Each hit is terrifying the enemy. What
Head
a
if you
narrow
see at the
escape by
level up.
Sicilian. He barely recalls. Khalid was there, right there up his nose.
Yes.
That would have been a very different scenario if Khalid would have been there split second before.
Head, if you see the level difference between the two hypers, you can easily see that how fast and how powerfully Suyu is making up his levels. Whereas Alpha is a little bit back as compared to him. That will
There
provide a
is
lot
already
of
a
advantage.
3k difference between the junglers. So he is leading with 3k gold. He has more items,
Look
he's
at
more
the damage,
farmed.
that how easily he's melting up Khalid. We all know that how durable Khalid is and how annoying it can be.
And that is true. Team 5 Brain Cells is trying to survive this fight. Once
Okay.
again, Team Hennessy is dominating with all they have.
Okay, that's a good comeback from the red side. Are we going to see a good comeback right now? Yes, that's another
That's a
shutdown by
great
Alpha.
teamwork. They secured 3 kills here in this fight. That is amazing.
If you see, the Lord is respawning, and it's a good advantage for the red team to secure the Lord. Will it change the momentum of the team? No, but see, CC is in different complete mode. Okay, that's a good initiation from Khalid. Yes,
They
that's
secure
another.
CC's kill. Akai has spawned. He can come back, join the fight. Kyrie is there, sitting there, camping for the Lord, getting his retry ready. But he has been spotted. The
This
Lord
Lord
is at one third HP. Can
thing.
Kyrie jump in and steal this? Kyrie trying his best. Alpha still secures the Lord.
That's a.
And Kyrie goes down.
If you see that Kyrie was shut down, so a lot of gold will be there for the red team. And is the Lord going to change the momentum of the game as of now? Is this a
I have a
comeback?
feeling that they can make use of this Lord and push the turret and have their place back in this fight. We can see the goal difference is not so much anymore. It is just at 3k and even lesser now. The kills are at 12 and 10. Team
You are
Red trying to make a comeback.
Bruno is waiting for the right time. Is good thing that I'm seeing from Bruno and is that he's not opening up the fight from his end. He's waiting for the perfect time. Just look at that poke from Bruno and a good initiation from Khalid.
Akai
Yeah.
tried his best to save but could not and is now shut down.
Just look at the
Khalid
Khalid.
is hungry
How
for
he's
more.
protecting.
Khalid is not backing down. Rafaela trying to heal him up. Khalid gets out. Is he going to dive back into the fight? Sicilian with that perfect clutch. He caught them off guard and
Okay, that
survives.
was very close actually. Nathan surviving the fight. But look at Bruno, that how confidently he is as of now. He got that purify. We all know that any stunt can easily immune him. Now, a major thing, can the red team make a comeback outside after losing the early game? But no, that's a bad initiation from Alpha. I think he should have stayed with the team.
We're going to be seeing an invade on the red side. No, the team red is being pushed back. Kyrie securing Alpha's buff easily, no contest. They're going to go for his blue buff as well. They're going to catch that too. There is no contest. There is no defense from Team Red. They're just going to stand there and watch them take it.
Just
Akai
look
putting
at
down a good ult yet again. But unfortunately, Nathan dies.
Akai is actually playing very aggressive, and according to me, yes, it's a good strategy because that will always create a pressure on the red side because you never know from where Akai can initiate.
So as we see, Rafaela has her two items, main items, the Enchanted Talisman and the Flask of Oasis. These two items gives Rafaela the ability to spam her skills, heal her teammates, and get them in and out of fights. We might just see a comeback happening from 5 ring cells if they play their cards right. They have secured Soyuz blue buff.
Now, if you see, the Lord is responding again. Let's see, this Lord is going to be very crucial, and at the same time, Rafaela is down.
Alpha is being forced out. Can they secure Alpha's kill? It's going to be an easy turtle now. Easy Lord now.
Just look at
Bruno
no,
secures Sicilian's kill. However, he dies in that process. Khalid for the clutch.
good hold from Khalid. Can get to do at the same time? No. So, is that a good trade for everyone?
That most certainly was not a good trade for both the teams. They have suffered huge losses, and as we can see, the farm difference is barely anything now. They're under 1,000k difference of farm. Team Red pushing really hard and catching up to Team Hennessy. 5 brain cells might have an upper hand now. If this Alpha survives, sustains, and gets in the fight and out at the perfect time, at the right time,
Both the
it's
teams
going
are
to be very integral.
Lord. the Lord is going to be very crucial because it has already been past 12 minutes. So right now we know that how powerful this Lord is going to be. It can make a huge difference. If you see Khalid is, I can see he's in the bottom lane trying to
He tried to
push
distract the
things.
enemy,
Okay, the
but
Lord
he
has
needs
been
to rush to the
started.
Lord. Lord is much more important right now. Khalid is caught. He
Okay.
just got cornered by
That
five
was a
enemies.
good zone out from Akai.
Akai has no ult for this Lord. And
There's a good
is the Lord
advantage
going to
for
be
the blue team
resetted?
actually. Okay,
Both the
are we
teams are
going to see
contesting for the
a
Lord.
okay, the Lord has been resetted and that's a good initiation. Okay, that's a major advantage for the blue team.
Both the
Are we
teams
going
losing two
to a
players in
lot
this
skill
fight.
as of now? But we all
Khalid
know
is
that
going to be respawning. Xavier with some great damage from the back line. Rafaela might not survive this. Xavier needs to get out of there.
if you see how aggressive Akai is playing, like that's really phenomenal as of now. Okay, so the blue team has secured the Lord, and I think this is going to be a end to the
What
game.
a clutch
No,
by
that was
Xavier.
a good
That
call
was
from
brilliant
Xavier.
ultimate by Xavier. He was present. He was waiting for his cooldown to get over, and he went for the kill. An important kill. The Lord has spawned and is going from the bottom lane. Both the junglers were down. Soyu is still down. Alpha is securing his blue buff. Five men from the team, five brain cells are there to defend this Lord. It's going to be an easy defend. They can just quickly end this Lord here. There's not going to be any backup coming from Team NSC.
But the blue team is showing up no follow up for the Lord. We can see CC securing a good lane out there. Akai waiting for the correct opportunity to jump in.
TC has been a trouble moving around in the fight and shelling out that damage.
That's a good initiation
He
from
has
Akai, but
ulted,
I
but
think
Akai
that
died.
was too deep. That's a
There's
good
a great
all from
initiation by
Khalid.
Khalid. Alpha missing his ult, but they can still secure CC. Team NSC is running for their life. The five brain cells are going all out attack on them, chasing down that Soyu.
Can the red team
Soyu
end the
and
game
Nathan
out there?
retreating.
They
They
got a
have
good
the chance to
advantage.
end this, but they don't have the minions. As soon as the minions reach, the teammates will spawn for NSC.
Head, what
However,
do
this
you
is
think?
very important.
Can the red team make a good comeback out here? Can they secure the game after losing the early game with so much of domination?
I see that momentum. They
Just
still
look
haven't
at that
lost
zero
it.
damage. Like
They are giving it their all. Team 5 Brain Cells does not want to lose this game. They want to win this, and we can see it from their playstyle. They are going all out aggressive right now.
they're showing up that why they are known and why they are here. They are capable, and they are giving a message that they are not here to go back that easily.
This has been an exciting game. It's still anyone's game. Team 5 Brain Cells taking a lead on the leaderboard by 3 kills and approximately 1k, 2k gold difference. But
Now,
the
if you
gold
look at
difference
the
doesn't
timer,
matter.
it's already 18 minutes. You know that late game is all about a good initiation and a good gang. And whichever team gangs well, they are going to secure the game. So we can see the Lord is going to respawn in about a second. Yes, let's see.
So the Soyu and Nathan trying to push away
Just look
Alpha
at the
from this
healers.
Lord.
How Rafaela is healing up his team.
Alpha needs to get some heal before he starts off with the Lord.
If you see
Sicilian, look at
Akai,
that damage by Sicilian. He can easily two shot the back line like Bruno and Rafaela. He can melt them down if he catches them.
it's not that easy, but because we all know that what healers are capable of during late games.
Yes, look at that damage by Sicilian. One
If
hit
you
and he
if you
takes down
see
half HP.
if you see Nathan is out of the gang as of now, so the red team has an advantage of securing the Lord now. Are we going to see a good finish? And that's a good ult from Xavier.
Fantastic gameplay by five brain cells, but the Nathan is going for an end on the top lane. Is he going to end this? He has the minions. He can end this.
Alpha and
Team
Bruno
five brain
hurried
cells
on as
rushing
Bobby.
back to their base. It is going
Is
to
this
be a
dying?
clutch. Can they end it? Can they end it? But they
No.
successfully defended. What a
That was
play.
a smart
What a
move
presence
by
of mind.
Nathan.
So you backing down from that Lord because his teammates are not there with him. It's just him and Sicilian. They cannot contest this Lord. However, Kyrie is still hopeful. He's going to set camp. Alpha spots him out. Alpha might just kill him. Kyrie running. Oh, Kyrie has
Just
immortality,
look at
but
that.
it's going to be of no use. Team Hennessy is wiped out.
That's an easy lot for the red team as of now.
What a play by Team 5 Brain Cells. They actually used the 5 brain cells they had and they
Yes.
made it work. That
Well
was
said, Head.
fantastic.
Well said.
Team NSC going on the back foot now. They are under a lot of pressure. All the three lanes are coming in, and the Lord is arriving from the mid lane. It's
You
going to
can
be
see the
arriving really
confidence.
soon now.
The confidence coming back to the red team. Like the way they lost the first game, it was very disappointing for them. But now just look at the confidence. Look at that Bruno, that what kind of critical damage is providing. Look at the amount of damage that Xavier is providing to them. Are we going to see a comeback out here? It's going to be a epic comeback for sure.
They are
With
not
that,
backing down. They're pushing them back into their bases.
they're
They
waiting for
don't
the
have minions. They are under the turret, taking the hit of the turret.
that
Rafaela showboating right there. They can clutch this game. It is going to be an end. What a play by Team 5 Brain Cells. They have leveled the score at one all.
Victory!
And I
you
am
just see
sure
the
that Team
amount of
Hennessy is not
defense.
going to be happy with this
Yes.
outcome.
Winning the early game and losing the late game, we have already seen it many times, but this was one of the major comebacks from the five win cells. So they have leveled up the score by 1-1. And just look at the score, it's 33-23.
Look at that damage by Bruno.
I already said you in the early that five win cells will make a comeback. And just look at the team fight participation from a gold laner. Like we highly see gold laners participating with that much of percentage.
That is great. Bruno having an 82 percentage of team fight participation. He has 73% turret damage and the highest damage of all of the players on the map. That was some fantastic play. As I was telling you, the Bruno is the lucky charm of the game. Whoever has Bruno gets the game. This is what we're getting to see.
If you see during the first game also Bruno was a game changer. And this
That
game
is
too. So Bruno is one of those heroes who can actually change the momentum of the game at any moment. The moment he get one or two kills, he can easily dominate the whole game and secure the win for his individual team.
what a fantastic play. And we are underway with this tiebreaker. Whoever wins this goes to the next round. And this was a fantastic matchup between Team 5 Brain Cells and Hennessy. Both the teams proving their points and they're showing why they're here at this level. And it is certainly not disappointing for us to watch. We are impressed. We're thoroughly impressed.
You cannot
And Jesus Christ,
underestimate
they are
any one of
putting his
them.
money on 5 Brain Cells in the chat. Jesus Christ, that might be a good bet. But as you see, Hennessy is Jesus Christ, 10 rupees. You gotta bet a little more than that. Keep your team motivated. Support hard, brother. And wine. Alright, so you balanced it.
Always on the way.
Head, if you still ask me, I'm still with the five Vincers. Like the way they showed that how a good comeback looks like. My support is with him as of now. And they are still going with the same ban. They are not making any changes. They are confident with their bans that they can make the change. Whereas the red team is going with the same ban again, the Matilda, because
Fireflies born by thy
They
wish.
do not want to do the
Hide
mistake of
by
giving
thy
Kyrie his
twilight.
fanny. As we've seen, he can be lethal with that fanny. They do not want to give him that fanny, and that is a good decision from their end.
that's a compliment for
Time to
Kyrie.
drop the
Because
beat of
if
the
your hero is
crash.
getting banned 3 times in a row, then that's a major difference. And the guy has already shown some of the classic moves and his skills that what he's capable of if you give him his best hero in his hands. And we all know that
Sad
what Fanny is
rises when I
capable
give the
of.
word.
Okay, we are seeing a Khalid ban as of now. Khalid was one of the major heroes last game who made a good initiation. Let's see.
Certainly, Avi.
Take
Khalid was engaging from the beginning of the game. He lagged a little in the mid game, but he made it up in the late game. He was not backing down. He was getting in the turrets. He was forcing Akai back.
yes,
Akai used to put his ult on him.
the amount of
I am not
appreciation
the only
Bruno
one
was
bound
getting.
by
I
these
think
chains.
Khalid should get the same because he ganged at the right time and executed his skills at the right place when he did.
Love and night are
If you see
everlasting.
Flap coming out with Phobius, Phobius is a good pick against Gato because Phobius is a counter of Gato Kacha. And the advantage for the blue team is that they can make Gato play as a tank and can get another hero in order to
May the
counter
world come to life.
Phobius. But no, they're going up with the same Rafaela again.
Guys, requesting you to share this live stream with your friends. Ask them to join us for this final game and see who the winner is going to be. It's going to be an exciting game. Like the stream and please share the stream and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be bringing on more
The choice
exciting
is
games to
mine.
you, and we have big tournaments planned for the future. We're certainly not going to be disappointing you. As I would like to point out, Avi, Khalid, the potential Khalid holds in the EXP lane, Gatto holds. I have a feeling that Phobius is much more impactful from them. Phobius has the ability to keep on
Test.
attack
Alpha is
and
online.
even has that lifesteal to sustain 1v5 fights. He can even win 1v5 fights. So this is a very solid pick from Flap
But
and from Hennessy. This is a
but we
very
should
solid
not
pick.
forget that this is not a 1v5 game.
The
This is a
immortal one
5v5
chose me to
game.
vanquish
Okay,
the
so now the
shadows that
Suyu is
plague
getting
this
banned
world.
finally after 2 games. So let's see what the blue team is thinking as of now. What combo are they trying? Because if you see the blue team combo as of now, they're going with Gato. So definitely if they got the Rafaela, Gato is playing EXP. So they're waiting for the perfect combo or they are waiting for the enemy hyper or enemy tank. Accordingly, they'll be picking their best.
Avi, honestly, I'll tell you, I'm missing an assassin in the jungle. An assassin makes the game super exciting, makes it super fun. They are unpredictable as they come in and then they go. I'm missing to see a assassin. I hope Five Brain Cells goes for an assassin and gives us that gameplay that we've been longing for.
I think according to the combo, Link can be a better pick. Link is open.
Pain
Let's see.
is the
Okay, we
proof
are
that I'm
seeing the
still
same
alive.
Brody ban. So Brody is banned 3 times continuously. All the 3 games, Brody was banned. So Brody is a major damage dealer in the early as well as the late game. At the same time, we can okay. This is a smart ban actually. So we are seeing Bruno ban and Suyu ban after 2 games. And let me tell you, both the heroes were a major damage dealers in both the games. Whichever teams got the Bruno, they dominated it really well, no matter it was early or late game.
Bruno was much needed. Bruno should have been banned from the first game. Both the teams left it open and paid the price. Now they've understood it.
if you see, Granger is also open. We have seen how dam how lethal damage can Granger provide. So
Certainly,
with the
after this recent adjustment, after this recent revamp, Ranger is spamming his skills and can be proved and has proved to be a very
Time and
important
tide
fight.
waits for no
Has
man.
proved to be a
Not a
very
girl.
important aspect of each jungle fight and each lord fight.
Now, if you
Chivalry is
see,
dead.
Beatrix is a very
I
good
will
pick with
revive
the
it.
combo that they are playing. Beatrix can provide a lot of damage during the late
What
game and can
What
poke
do you
well
think about
easily.
this? Avi, in this meta, Baxia as the jungle.
I think Baxia is a good move actually. It can provide a lot of durability and magic damage if you get one or two magic items at the same time you go with the semi tank items. It can help the team and it can secure a good amount of durability at the same time.
Also, I feel that anti-heal ability is going to counter Phobius and Alpha to some extent.
Baxia has been a counter of Alpha for a very long time. But
The
no,
incarnation
that
of
was a
Capricorn is
we
here.
are we will be now seeing Martis coming into the act as of now, and we all know that what Martis is capable of after the Sky Piercer item being evolved in MLBB. Major of the heroes are getting a lot of advantage, and Martis is one of them. If Martis is able to secure 1 to 2 kills in the early game, it can completely take away the game from the red side.
I agree.
I will
Marty's
choose
snowball
my
potential
own
is
path.
a lot. But as we know, Team NEC is not going to give him that really easily. It's going to be a very difficult situation for him to snowball in the early game. They're going to play safe, or they might even go aggressive and go invade and get kills there in the jungle. As we can see, Team NEC goes super aggressive from the
Okay,
start.
Head, let's make a bet. Which team are you supporting for the final game?
I have my bets on NEC.
Okay, I'm with 5 balls as of now. 5 mind
Five
balls.
brain cells. Five
I
brain
hope
cells.
they come up with flying colors as of now. Both the teams showing off their skins, taking advantage of the tournament lobby as of now.
I have high expectations from Kyrie this game. I want him to pull this off, show how great of a hyper jungler he can be, taking inspiration from the OG Kyrie.
No doubt. Well said, actually.
Welcome to Mobile
Okay,
Legends.
so
So we're
here we
underway
are
with the
into the
final
final.
game
5 seconds till the enemy
in
reaches the
the Arena
battlefield.
Season 1
Smash
of
those
Round
turrets
2.
deployed.
Whoever wins this is going to go off to the next round.
Do you think that any kind of changes is needed in the strategy from both the teams? They both have seen their gameplays in the past 2 games that they played. So are they coming up with some domination in this game?
I have a feeling Hennessy is going to be a little defensive this game. They're not going to go for that invasion right now. But that Arlord roam is a very good decision actually. He is going to poke that back lane from the mid game and
Just look at
can
that
be a game
Sicilian
changer.
poke. Rafaela is almost very low, but we can see that Sicilian poking it hard. Okay,
Team
I
5
would
Princes
say
need to be a little
Lord,
aggressive from the start.
it's
I
needed
think they need to
actually
be because they've been
because
missing the objectives.
if you are having Martis in your team, then we all know that Martis early game is so powerful that it can completely take away the game. Okay, that's a good victory by Alpha.
Both the fighters fighting it out there in the EXP lane.
Now, if you see at the
Equal
bot
XP.
lane, like what's going on, like
If there is
for
going to be a
real,
fight in the mid lane, they have
then
secured Arnold's kill. Martis right there coming out with one kill.
as I already said, that once the Sky Piercer is made by Martis, it will be a very crucial moment because that Sky Piercer will be a completely game changing moment for a hero like Martis. And if you see, Gato is going to be level 4, so it will be an advantage for them during the turtle fight.
Alpha is going to start the turtle. He's trying to provoke the enemy, but he does not see they're going to be ganking at the bottom lane. They might just have a successful gank.
Okay.
Fovier is flickering out to safety. Now they are just
That's a
waiting
smart
patiently for
move.
that Martis
That's
to
a
come
smart
in.
move from blue team because they do not want obvious in the team fights. Okay, that's a good initiation by Alpha.
That was a perfect ult by Gato.
Yes, I lost
What
securing the
and
kill.
what
Can
a
we see
team
another
fight. We've
kill?
seen 2 kills. The turtle has been reset. None of the teams could go for it. The score is at 3-2, and the goal difference is barely anything. It's equal. It's still anyone's fight.
Okay, so both the teams engaging up during the turtle fight. Let's see who secures the turtle because turtle will be very. That's a good hold from our lot. Still, I cannot see no one contesting the turtle. It has been close to 3.3 seconds. Okay, Alpha has already initiated. Okay, that's a good lot secure.
Alpha is securing
Turtle
the
secure.
objective there easily. No contest from the enemy.
Now, if you,
Arlott
I
and
do not know if you can
Sicilian
see
going
Stevie,
up for
but
a gank on Clint. Clint flickering to safety, but they're not going to leave him. Sicilian still trying to chase. That is going to be an unsuccessful gank. Clint survives that. Alpha still fighting it out with Martis in the jungle. Arlott poking in. That was a
now if you
nice poke
see,
from Arlott.
can you see the level difference of both the hypers? Like Martis is one of those. That's a good shutdown by Xavier. Like Martis is one of those heroes who levels up very fast, but out here we are seeing completely different. Alpha is higher in terms of leveling
Daniel
up.
is asking in the chat what's the prize. There is a lot of diamonds going to be given out. I am currently not aware of it right now, Daniel. But Spider Man, could you please answer that? Check the facts and answer, Daniel. We have diamonds giveaway to the winner of this tournament. And Spider, you could just let him know.
The
So
diamond can wait head, but this game cannot be stopped as of now. You cannot miss a single movement from both the teams. The way they are executing their objectives, that's very important. You can see Alpha playing out with that much of aggressiveness.
well said, we as we can see, there is going to be an invade in the enemy jungle. Gatto landing
That's a
his ult
good
perfectly,
call
and
by
there
Kato.
is the Alpha has stolen the red buff with his retreat. That was a successful invade. Povius is still poking Martyrs. He's pushing him back in the turrets.
If you can notice this thing, the Hyper is still level 6 and
It's going to be an easy
Alpha is
secure for the
level.
turtle, and at the same time, Beatrix might push up the top lane. Clint arriving there to save the turret, but can Beatrix still secure this? No. Sadly, she has to back out of it. But team backup is arriving. They can get this turret.
Just look at
Arlott,
this
Phobius, and
rotation.
Alpha.
Just look at the rotation. And
Perfect rotation. They secure a kill. That is an impressive play. What a coordinated play.
the blue team
Now,
need to slow down the game because the game is going on a very. Just look at the Ilot ult. That's a good ult by Gato, securing Phobia's kill, but you cannot miss Sicilian out of the box as of now.
how are you looking at this game? How aggressive Team Hennessy is going. They are going for the objective. They're not missing any objective. As I said, they're not going to let the enemy hyper farm. They are taking the turtles, they're taking the buffs, they're pushing the turrets. That's what
It's,
is important for them. And on the way, they're securing kills. I
it's
have a
needed
feeling.
because we have seen the comeback last game the blue team made. It was very interesting. So they do not want to take any kind of risk in this game. They just want to make an easy game. And as of now, red team is dominating really well. The good. Just look at that initiation from Ilot. Alpha securing a good kill, safe kill. They are rotating with a 5-man team. Like to deal with the 5-man team, you need to have a good team combo. Just look at the Beatrix that how easily he is rotating all the lanes.
That's true. That is
That
true. Avi, this game is super exciting, but you have to have a look at the chat. They're talking about you. Lord Kenzo says you bet your Nunu in this game. So are you
Kenzo,
going to be losing this? Team Alpha has secured this turtle again. Kato
there was
ulting
no
his way
contest
out of
from
this
Martis
fight.
as Martis going for the solo push. But right
But the
now, just
backup is
look at the
arriving.
following up. Look at the following up from the wet side. How passionately they are rotating. They know that which lane to cover. And just look at that lot aggressiveness. The way he's rotating, the way he's initiating is really well. That should be appreciated. Chakul with
That
the
is commendable. That
lot.
is very commendable. Arlord is proving to be a very great mechanical tank right here in this situation, poking the enemy and just diving in and initiating fight.
Yes, that's needed actually.
Martis is going to get his buff peacefully this time. A little
But
bit panicky situation from Martis happening right there. See, Fovius and Alpha arriving at his blue buff, they are not going to let him farm. They are going for all the objectives they can secure.
they don't
Alpha
want to
getting that
repeat
blue
the
buff.
mistake which they did in the last game. That's why they are just covering up all the objectives that they can. In fact, the level up
That
just you many things. Just look at the Gato alt. I think Gato just made a bad
Kato
jump.
threw away that fight. He should not have initiated.
Just look
They
at
don't
the
have the
focus.
upper fan.
That's
They're
a
diving in turrets. They're not letting them go back.
they want to
Sicilian is
end him as fast as possible. And actually, they got good pokers at them. They got Beatrix, they got Sicilian, who are long range heroes who can actually. And from the blue side, it's really tough to reach the Beatrix and the Sicilian because you got no one. That is the reason you are asking me to get a assassin, right?
that is true. They are going to get this Lord
Uh,
easily.
that was a good try from there actually, but fortunately Alpha was bitter quick with his hands on the victory. I hope Kenzo is watching this. How to make a good victory at the important phase of the game.
That is true. That is true. In the chat, we've been known. Kenzo has been told that he misses retry when the enemy is wiped out.
No, but I think Kenzo is a very good player. It's easy for a hyper to take the buffs, but it's difficult to make victories at crucial times. So, but that does not signify his game style. So it's okay sometimes. The luck is not in your favor. Just look at the Beatrix. That was a single shot from Beatrix. Just look at the damage and the poke
We
from.
might see a early end here, Avi. This
Of course,
might end before the 12th minute begins.
they don't want to extend the game actually because they have seen that last game they extended it and the output that they got was a loss. So just look at
They're
that poke.
not backing
How
down. They're giving the damage. They're hitting the
are
base.
we going to see an end now? Yes,
We might just see an end. It is game over.
that is GG's. That was a brilliant game from the red side. They did not give a single
Victory!
chance for the blue side to make even a comeback here. That
Hennessy, that was perfect play by the five man. Brilliantly zoning
they
the enemy, getting all the objectives, getting the turtles, getting the lords, pushing the turrets. Team 5 brain cells could not do anything about it this time.
just look at the
They're
Sicilian. Just look at that Sicilian. That silently he was supporting the team. At the same time, he was available in all the team fight participation. That's really a commendable play from Sicilian. But we should also appreciate our lot and Fovius, the way they were initiating and not allowing their opponents to stand in front of them.
That is true. Both teams played really well. It was a fun game, and I hope everyone liked the stream. this brings us to the end of Victory Arena Season 1, Round 2. And Team Hennessy goes off to the next round. We'll be coming back again with some brilliant matches your way. So guys, be tuned and subscribe to the channel and
Of
do join
course,
us again. This is me, Headrush, signing off.